So good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Jade from the Jet2holidays trade team, and today we've been lucky enough to get fantastic sessions brought to you from David from the Menorca Tourist Board. And this first session, it'll be covering the culture, the gastronomy, and the beaches of Menorca, all of my favourite things. And obviously having David on with us, it's a great opportunity for you guys to ask any questions you want to ask about Menorca too. So do feel free, as always, to type any questions that you might have into the chat. But yeah, I'm going to hand the reins straight over to you, David, and we'll get this presentation on the road.
Many thanks, Jay. Many thanks to Jet2 to this opportunity to show how beautiful it is our island, my island. Yeah, I just talked with Jade and the team that we are here we have 28 degrees right now, so you are welcome to come this week if you want it.
Absolutely, it's chucking it down rain here, so.
Okay. So Menorca, if you already know that Menorca is a part of the Balearic Islands, is the second biggest that we have. We are in the Balearic Islands. The first one is Mallorca. The second is Menorca. The third is Ibiza, and the fourth is Formentera. Next. As you really know, if not, I'll let you know, we are biosphere reserves since '93. So what does it mean really to be a biosphere reserve, a destination biosphere reserve? That means that the main activity that is tourism is in balance with our natural environment. For that reason, our landscape, our models of life, our culture, our gastronomy are very important for us. So we are keeping our essence to show to the people, to the client, to feel in not a typical tourism destination, a destination that is preserved and we take care of our environment. Next. Menorca has 45 kilometers long and then 20 wide. Our main city is Mahon and Ciutadella. The airport is in Mahon. Mahon has one of the biggest natural harbors in the world. It's amazing. It's amazing to visit and to make it through the port. And Ciutadella is the old capital with this small medieval streets. It has a cathedral. It's really amazing. Yeah, and then you have the north and the south. They are totally different. The beaches, the landscapes are different from the north and the south. The beaches of the south are has the white sand, and the color of the water is different from the north. And the north, you have the gold sand. Then we talk deeply about the beaches. Next. Menorca is where we were awarded in 2022 European Regional Gastronomy. What is next? It means that we take care of education for a better nutrition for the people. We are betting for our products, local products. We stimulate the creativity and gastronomy innovation. We do special experiences that you can join the farmer when he is making the cheese. You can visit them, or you can taste excellent old recipe from the medieval years. And we have a lot of history with the gastronomy. For that, it's very powerful our culture. We keep that like a treasure. I will make an example. Everybody knows the mayonnaise sauce, isn't it? We say mayonnaise sauce. I will explain why. I explained you before. We have Ciutadella and Mahon. Mahon is the biggest natural harbor, and it was the capital in the 18th century. But before was Ciutadella the capital. Why is Mahon the capital in the 18th century? because we were British near 100 years. In the 18th century, we were British and French split it, but the French, they stay in Menorca just 12 years. And one day when the French army was in Menorca, they were hungry because we was in war and there was no meals, and it had some problem with to eat something good, really, no. And the colonel, the French army, they stopped in a small tavern in the port of Mahon and asked to eat something. The girl, the woman who was there, say, Mr. Richelieu, because was the general of the army was Richelieu, says, I don't have not many meals to offer to you, but I could do a sauce for you and taste it. And because the meat was very dry, yeah. And the general said, okay, we'll try it. They tried the sauce and said, wow, this is amazing. And 2 years later, they comes again, the British army, and the General Richelieu came back to France. And when they arrived to the court, and the King Louis asked him, what did you do in Menorca? You didn't stay no many time there. No, he said, but I have the receipt of an excellent sauce that was made by a Mahonese girl. That is amazing. That is the history, the real history of the mayonnaise sauce. The French, they say that it's from the mayonnaise. The mayonnaise comes from France, but no, comes from Menorca. And that is just history, but we are very close to proof that it's real. That it's real because our sauce appears before in our recipes before the French cuisine. Yeah, for that we are European region of gastronomy because we are small, but we have excellent products. The cheese was awarded in the cheese awards in London. Our honey was awarded with a gold medal in the London Honey Awards. Our gin, we made gin as well. That is for your fault because you were Menorca and you bring us the gin. And our gin is excellent. Was awarded in California. Award as a gold medal. So we have an excellent product. We have an excellent gastronomy that you could join us. Next. The sea. Oof, I have no words to explain the sea. That is our sea. In this picture, I put this picture because you could see this seagrass. This is very important for us. It's seagrass. We are keeping that as a treasure, really, because and it's very, very protected because they purify our water. The seagrass purify our water. For that, our water is crystal clear water, and it's amazing. You have a view under the water about 30 meters, so it's perfect to practice snorkel or any activity. We have the south part of the south of Paternal protected, so you can see this fishes, this seagrass, and this we say Posidonia seagrass, and it's really, really amazing. Next. I told you before about the south coast and the north coast. Do you remember that the south was white sand and the north was gold sand? You have a perfect picture of how are the beaches of the south. This is an spoiled beaches, but we have with hotel beaches as well. Our beaches are like a base. Yeah, this one is open, but maybe the 90% of our beaches are like bays, yeah, and are really, really, really nice because some of them you can see the beach, the sea, and then these woods of trees, the peanut trees and everything, and you feel that you are on a spoiled island, really, yeah. Next. That is the north. You see the sun? The sun is totally different. And the landscape as well. There is part of the north that you feel like you stay in the moon. You can see the rocks. The rocks are dark, and the color of the water is totally different. It's turquoise. Yeah. In the south is total blue, and the north is turquoise waters, and you can see the beach is like a bay. Yeah, that is what I mean, that are very different. I always say that when you come to Menorca, you come in an island with 45 kilometers long, 20 wide, but you have a lot of different worlds. That is why Menorca is really surprising. Yeah, we have lots to offer and lots of beaches to visit, lots of gastronomy to taste, and I really recommend that if you don't know Menorca, you have to come. We have to organize. Jade, you have to organize a fan trip maybe with your with your agents and to come to visit Menorca. Maybe now because it's 28 degrees.
Weather's lovely, yeah. No, I was lucky enough to go to Menorca for earlier in the year, and it did absolutely blow me away. I was very, very impressed. It's a beautiful island, and like I'm smiling at those beaches because that's exactly my kind of holiday.
yesterday I swam, not at this beach, but very close to this beach. Yesterday I swam, and the water was really warm. So
stop rubbing it in. You wouldn't dare go in the sea near here. It's freezing.
Next, please, Jay. And the venues. I put the venues because, as I told you before, the port of Mahon is one of the biggest natural port in the world. The first one is Pearl Harbor, and the second one is Mahon's Harbor, like a natural port. Yeah, it has 7 kilometers long, and in the middle of the port, you have different islands. One of them is the Lazaretus. Is this picture? You can visit like a cultural venue, and then we have another one that is the island of Hospital. So you can come before, and the Hospital Island, when there is one of the more famous galleries in the world. This is Hauser and Wirth Gallery there in Yazimir. You can visit as well. And the Lazaretus, do you know what it means? Lazaretus is when the ships came into the port in the 15th, 14th, 18th century, 17th century, they stopped the Lazaretus for the illness people. Yeah, they stay there in quarantine. Yeah, and now it's recovering everything. You can visit it, and it's really amazing. Next. Made of stones. Why I say that? Because we are a rock in the middle of the Mediterranean. This is a quarry. All the old houses from Menorca were made of this kind of stone. Yeah, and this quarry, you can visit it as well because it has a garden in the middle of the quarry. It's a Mediterranean garden. And then there are some concerts that are played in this quarry because the acoustic is amazing. Yeah, and we have as well one of the biggest concentration in the world in megalithic monuments. Yeah, everybody knows Stonehenge. Yeah, but Menorca has lots of small Stonehenge everywhere. Yeah, you drive a car through the road, you can see in each part of the road different kind of megalithic monuments, and we hope that this year we will be awarded by the UNESCO as a World Heritage. We finger crossed as a unique megalithic destination. Yeah. Next, the culture. I explained just about the port of Mahon with his culture, with his gallery, but in Mahon we have all palaces that you could visit. This one is one of them. This is Palau Oliver, or the theater. Is the oldest theater that could play opera in Spain. It's amazing. Yeah, And then in Ciutadella as well, we have all palace that you can visit. You have the cathedral. You have a lot of cultural heritage that you can visit as well. And for the cultural lovers, it's really impressive. Menorca. Next. And that's all. Thank you for your time. I make it, this is a small resume because I want that you could know how impressive is Menorca, how it is small but has lots to offer. Some people say, wow, it's 45 kilometers long, 20 wide. They spend 3 days and I visit everything. No, no way, no way. It's impossible because we have a lot of secrets, small secrets, and small beaches that you could visit it, or some cultural or taste any dish that we have that it would be impressive. So
Absolutely.
you have any question? I'm here.
Well, David, we do have a few questions that were pre-asked when the guys signed up to the session.
Okay.
So I'd like to ask them ones first. And then, guys, if you do have any questions, please use the chat function on Zoom just to ask your questions to David. But the first question that we had, what would you recommend as like the best area for families? I know that we've covered a lot there, and there's obviously Menorca's got a lot to offer, but where would you say the best is for families to stay and visit?
Menorca is perfect for families. Why we are a very safety destination, really. Nothing happens here. If somebody stole a car, it appears on the first page of our newspaper. So it's, oh, amazing, somebody. So you can imagine how safety is. So Menorca is very small, so I think so that there is no specific area for families, but Sombo is a very nice area for families. And then the part of Ciutadella as well are very good for families, or Punta Prima and the South Coast as well. So everywhere really is good for family because you can move very easily in Menorca, and then you have your cultural visit as well, or your programs to visit. So it's very easy.
Lots of options then, that's great. And one of the other questions we were asked as well is, where is your favourite place to spend the day on the island? What would your perfect day in Menorca be?
I should say everywhere. So you want to stay some. I'm from the part of San Luis and Mahon. I live in San Luis, but I like to visit areas where I don't used to visit. Yeah, because it's I have the sea at 5 minutes at home. So I like to go to the part of Ciutadella as well, the north coast of Ciutadella. There are some areas there that the beaches are La Valle are the name. The beaches are fabulous. Spend one day in Ciutadella to visit the old town, or practice some sports. That is the perfect day that you could enjoy in Menorca.
Oh, fabulous. And then we also had another question about the food. So what would be your favourite Menorcan dish?
Wow.
And also, is there any recommendations on where to eat out?
That is very difficult because it depends on what do you want to eat, really, and what do you want to pay. That's very important too.
Let's say it's unlimited then.
Unlimited. We have excellent restaurants here, very excellent restaurants at the part of San Luis, my area, or Mahon or Ciudadela, everywhere. So the category of the medium restaurant is very high. Yeah, not the price, the category. So the quality that they could offer, it's amazing. And about the dishes, that my favorite dish for winter, a lobster stew.
Oh, very nice.
But I know that it's expensive, but it's incredible. But in summer, we have some dishes that we say aioli, that is oil and onion, and
is it garlic? Possibly?
Garlic, sorry. Yeah, and you can eat it cold. That is very simple. It's a soup, but it's very tasty. Yeah,
Very tasty.
but
Good. Yeah.
the meat is excellent. The lamb is in the oven is very tasty with his aromatic herbs, and then you don't forget to try our sobrasada, our cheese. Cheese, we have the young, the medium, the old cheese. It's the old cheese is, for me, it's better than the Parmesano. It's amazing. And you try. I explain a small secret. If you put the bread, you put sobrasada and cheese, and you put it just in the micro.
Oh, okay.
1 second. It's amazing. Or if you put bread and sobrasada and honey, and you put in the micro, wow, it's
perfect.
So we are simple products, but very tasty.
Yeah, I can totally vouch for that. When I was there earlier on in the year, everywhere we ate and all of the food that we had and the cheese, it was just fantastic. All my favorite things: cheese, honey, wine. So yeah. It was brilliant.
Oh, we have excellent wines as well, so we have everything.
Everything. You're ticking the boxes for everyone, and that's exactly what we do at Jet2holidays. We have something for everyone, and it sounds like Menorca can offer you guys just that as well. So thank you so much, David, for your time this morning. As we said earlier, we do have another session on today as well, so if you do want some more extra knowledge on Menorca, please do feel free to join us on that next session as well. But thank you so much. It's been really insightful. I've learned some bits and bobs as well. We've got some lovely messages coming into the chat there as well, so thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next session.
See you then next.
Thanks, David.
Thank you.
Bye. Cheers now. Bye.